Yo guys, what is up? And in today's episode, we're doing something pretty special. And yeah, I know what you're thinking. Lockie, where's the front bumper? And don't you worry, it'll all be revealed in the next episode of Cast Plus Christ. So as you know, I just started this YouTube channel, so I didn't think this would come for a while. But the guys over at AUXITO reached out to me to see if we could do something together. They sent me these LED lights for the prelude so I can install them for you guys to see. And if any of you guys want some LEDs from AUXITO too, there's a 15% discount code in the description. So with that being said, let's install these LEDs. So obviously when installing LEDs, the first thing you need to do is take off your old halogen globes. So the first thing that you need to do when taking off old halogen globes is removing this wire at the back which plugs into your globe, and then you take off the surrounding rubber which seals out all the water. And once we've got that out the way, typically there's a pin on the inside because these are H4 globes that you move up and slide to the side. And then you get your old halogen globe out of the way. And then obviously after taking out the old LED, we have to open up the box AUXITO sent us. So yeah, let's open it up real quick. Ooh, they sent us some gloves. That's pretty good. Obviously you don't want any of your oils getting on the LEDs, or if you install halogens, you don't want it on the glass, because the globes obviously are pretty hot, so any of the oils that are on your hands will then get really hot and actually can burn holes in either the LEDs or the globes for halogens. And then these are the globes that we're going to install today, which is some nice LED ones. So we'll put our gloves on. And then pretty much when installing LEDs or any other globes, you just do the exact same process as taking off the globe and then just putting it on. So now that that's been plugged in, let's turn on the headlights and see how it looks like. Oh my gosh, look how good that one looks. And let's compare that to the old one. So as you can see, the old one is really yellow and that looks like pretty ugly. So compare that to the AUXITO LEDs. Look how much better that looks. So now that we've got this one installed, we'll just do the other, and then I'll show you the difference that these LED globes make at night compared to the standard halogen ones. So from a front on, that's what the LED looks like, and that's what the halogen looks like. So obviously the LED looks a lot better. So I just want to thank AUXITO again for sending me those LEDs because they were absolutely amazing. But now I want to focus on something a little bit more important than that. And I just want to talk about something that's hit me deeply the past couple weeks. And that's taking the opportunities that God gives you. So something that I've been praying a lot recently is about what can I do for God's kingdom. And one night I was watching a Bryce Crawford video actually, and I was just thinking, damn, that's actually so cool that someone can just devote their whole life and just spreading God's love to people. So I started praying like 5 minutes after watching that video, and I just asked God, what do you want to do with my life? And I felt like making this YouTube channel is what He wanted me to do. And I know this channel isn't big, it's not massive or anything, but the small community that we have so far, I'm so grateful for. A couple of you have reached out to me and asked some questions, and I'm so thankful for the people that have done that, because I just want to be there for people when it comes to faith. As Christians, we need to seize the moment that God gives to us. Revelation 3:8 says, "See, I have placed before you an open door that no one can shut. I know that you have little strength, yet you have kept my word and have not denied my name." He gives us these opportunities in our life to show our love for Him so we can bring others to His kingdom. But not only we have to walk through these doors, but we have to obey His step in every moment of it. By no means I'm saying I'm perfect. I honestly feel sometimes like I'm the most broken person on earth. I don't know, when you come close to God, I don't know, that's kind of just what you feel. I know the Apostle Paul also felt that a lot in his life. But we just have to stay strong in Christ. So Proverbs 3 verse 5 to 6 says, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart and do not lean on your own understanding. In all your ways submit to Him and He will make your paths straight." We may not know or understand why God opens these doors for us, but our obedience aligns with His will. And even if it doesn't make sense in the moment, it's all a part of God's big picture. And a good picture of this is Abraham. He left everything on just a word from God. And that's what we need to do in our lives. We may feel unqualified, and I certainly do a lot because, I don't know, for me, I'm 19, I'm not that old, I'm not that wise, but we just have to follow Him. When He gives opportunities, we have to take it. And don't let the fear of others or people in this world ever get you down from doing God's plan. So last week, I was actually on the train reading Proverbs, and our train just stopped at Flinders. And this man who was high or on drugs or something came up and looked at me through the window, came up really, really close to my face and just stared at me. And his eyes were just saying, like, I seek the Lord. I don't know where he was in that moment, but everyone on my train was just completely judging him and laughing at him. And I could just sense something in him, and that made him feel so upset. And he ended up just leaving and then pushed some people past on his way, leaving the station, and just abused them. And as Christians, we have to be the light in the world. We have to pray for those who are lost sheep, because you know what? We were all lost sheep at one point of our lives. So I've been praying on it, and I know that God's will be done. So I just want to give another massive shout out to AUXITO for sending me those globes to put on the prelude. And thank you all so much for watching this video. God bless.